Hi, this is my second entry for my vlog, and I want to record what I'm thinking because since being diagnosed, there's such a freedom of knowing what is wrong with me, or what was wrong with me, or what I've been through. There's something about identifying it and having the diagnosis. So, yay! Because I've been all over the internet. I've been reading about spiritual abuse, how to recover from it, and to identify it over and over again. And I read it and going, wow, that's happened. It's like check, 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 check. Like, so I guess what I would share with you today is day by day we get healed, and day by day it's a process of healing. My counselor, Tim, said it's like I've been through a traumatic experience, even a massive surgery. And where I am right now is that I am lying in the gurney, which I take it means I'm at a place of where I need healing, which I didn't really realize it, but I do. So spiritual abuse is very, it's like water. You can't hold it and grab it. It's these instances that happen. And online, there's a great definition of what spiritual abuse is. And I found spiritual abuse recovery Facebook group. I like that page, and on that page there's article after article defining spiritual abuse, some recovery suggestions on there, and half the battle is acknowledging it. So as I go forward, I plan to write it out. I learned through Steve, I think it's Steve Arterburn. He used to speak at CMTA in Pasadena. He said, what do you do to get out of spiritual abuse? And one thing that has rung true for me is to become the outcast. And when you're the outcast, what does that mean? You're outcast. No one talks to you. You're distant. You're shunned or whatever. But what he said in this video that I watched on YouTube was, the abuser is there preaching. And by you sitting down in the pews, listening to that abuser preach, you're sending signs and signals that you condone his leadership, that you are under him, you submit to him, you are for him. Bottom line, that you support him. And we were told that we must be in service. Time and time again. Well, I don't know, how many times I have to say this, but being in service, so, and I'll look back and go, there's a way of control. Knowing that his key leaders were in there listening, were in there in service with him, attending it, being under him, was a way of manipulation. And one little quick thing, after I was put on sabbatical, from that day forward, my husband never stepped foot in the sanctuary to listen to a service. He was always in the family room. And I get it. It was like his way of showing I'm under this leadership. So to become an outcast and to, the saying is to vote with your feet. There you go. To vote with your feet. For me, I couldn't vote with my feet. It took me 6 years because I had to work. I failed the Lord because I didn't have that faith I needed. He would have provided for me if I would have stepped away. I was just afraid. So there's my entry today, just kind of saying I'm free. When there's a diagnosis to the problem, wow, it's empowering. It's like going to the doctor, you don't know what's wrong with you. And then they finally put a name on it. Like if you have the flu, it's like, okay, good, now what to do. So now I know what to do. I'm lying in a gurney, but not for long. I'm going to take my medicine, and my medicine is rest and healing. And Tim told me to self-care, which is not selfish. And my little speech bubble was like, I don't know how to do that. So I get to learn how, and you get to be with me on the journey. So that's it for today. God bless you guys.